I was about to say none of my things work. I switched my motherboard, but hey everyone, how are you doing? I'm quickly gonna fix my camera. There we go. That's better. Although it is pointing a bit down. There we go. Goedenavond. Good morning. Good evening. Good day, wherever you are. Hopefully, the audio sounds good. There we go, that's Unity. How has everyone been? I was a little bit late, but yeah. Everything seems to be going well for me. How is chat? Rangers was missing from the kit mapping. Okay, that's great to hear, JB. Thank you. And Mr. Tini, thank you so much for the 3 months on Twitch. Thank you so much for the subscription. It's been a while. How is everyone? So, 2.4 just released. The link is in the description down below. If you want to go download it. I'm using a different service provider, so hopefully everything should stay good as for now. We're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna keep monitoring things a little bit. The free camera also released today, so that is good. I am doing really well, Pedro Glazer. Yeah, just had a great time away. Finally feeling a bit like myself again. But yeah. So yeah, Richard, I did also bring out the free camera today. You're watching Celtic, meal out of Motherwell. I hope she's well. Mine is. I hope yours is too. Nah, man. Look, as for the stress, it's self-inflicted. So the thing with these sorts of projects is they become really big really quickly. And what I mean by that is when I initially started doing these stadiums, right, they were for myself because I wanted to make the game better for me. But suddenly a lot of pressure obviously came on, and you need to find a way to deal with the pressure that gives. Great. No, Hadouken, you don't need to download previous updates. 2.4 is a standalone one as well. So as for the stress, most of it is obviously self-inflicted. But it's more so to find a way to deal with it. Luckily, most people in my comments have been really, really sweet and kind. So that is, you know, amazing. Thank you. It's just much, I guess. So that is nothing to anyone in particular. It's much. It's a lot. And when you have a certain, like, you only have so much battery, right? Every day that you can spend. And you get to that point quite quickly. So yeah. I will add a Sampdoria version at some point, as well as Turkish. All of those will come in the future. What I'm doing right now is, due to an issue on my front where I had a rendering layer issue, I need to re-render every single stadium in a specific specification. And that is not the most fun task in the world. I have also found a way to fix the benches, so that's what we're going to do today. We're not going to add any new grounds or any new stadiums. We're just going to have a little chill stream. We're going to do some substitute bench fixes, and we're going to do some lighting fixes. Aside from that, we're going to have a chill stream. Hey, Marco, thank you so much, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, JB, that's totally correct. Barnsley just went 2-0 up at Mansfield. Late playoff charge, maybe. I hope so for you guys, as I should employ you because you've done so much for the game. Okay, so I'm gonna be breaking something right now, as I did to my patrons as well. I am gonna go out to London in a couple days' time. Just hopefully to have some constructive talks with them over at Sports Interactive. So that is something that is coming up shortly. So Rudolf, you can change the camera settings when you go. No, it's not on FM Scout, Rich. It is on my own website. It is on my own Patreon, and I just posted it on Sorted Out SI. But Rudolf, if you go to your files and you go into Football Manager 26, BepInEx, right, so where you install the mod, you can go into the config file and you can see a text file that's called FreeCam. And if you go in there, you can change the hotkeys and stuff. I would suggest deleting 2.3, yes. But that is to prevent any weird stuff from happening. So yeah, I would suggest that. In the meantime, I'm quickly going to be putting out on Twitter that we are live streaming. So give me a few seconds, boys and girls, and everything in between, of course. There we go, and then Twitch. Give me a second. There we go. Cool. All right. That should be me back to chat. There we go. Can you hint at what constructive might mean in this instance? Does it mean working with them to keep it as compatible as possible? I don't know, the great Hadouken. So I'm sorry for that. I can't be more specific there, but I hope that the talks turn out really, really well. So yeah. Lighting issues in vanilla stadiums are a way to fix this. I am currently doing the re-rendering of it. That is why, one of the reasons why I'm doing those is to allow for greater compatibility in the normal ones. Yeah, so the camera is, I've seen that with some people, and I don't know what causes it, because when I tried it a few days ago as well, I had some crashes, so I rewrote the code. And when I tested it yesterday night, I basically went 25 games in a row, just both playing and watching them back, and I had no crashes. So I just thought after 25, okay, right, surely it's good now, right? So yeah, I'll be going to Sports Interactive's studio in a few days' time, and hopefully with that, a lot of good things can come out of that. So I'm going in it very positively, with well, you might say great hopes. So yeah. I think, you know, the thing is, they listen, right? They do see it. They do know the stuff that is happening. I think they are just a bit, you know, I can see their perspective and their positions, and I think it's just not a very good one for anyone. But genuinely, some of the conspiracy theories I've seen, come on. Why would the company want to kill their own game? That's like, I just don't understand that line of thinking. You know what? That is JB. I'm going in there with an open mind. Anything can happen. I think they are also very well aware of the fact that the mods that we make are in some way, shape, or form a bit of a smoke screen for them as well. And I don't want to be like, oh, look at us. No, not at all. That is the last thing I want to do. But I think they realize their position in this whole story. As do I. let's not get it twisted. Right, this is gonna be fucked. Right, so there we go. We'll just copy and paste those, and instead we'll make them point lights. There we go. And for these, we'll make them spots. And then we essentially just copy and paste these like so. The regen faces, they turn black because I have a skill issue. So that is down to me. It's not because you guys did anything wrong. It's my own skill issue, and I still haven't found a way to get that to work consistently. So yeah. Yeah, the tool, I wouldn't use that one. It's very outdated. It is not maintained at all. So yeah, I would suggest not using it at all. It's a shame, but it is what it is. So all your home games look bad compared to the away ones. Yeah, so that is down to the fact that what I said about the rendering layer just now, that's down to this. So again, I hope to have this fixed in the near future. Right, and then I do, I'll do this. I'll just copy and paste that over again. This has no system, but I know it's gonna work. And if so, I will just sort this out in my own time, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to have the war crime of watching me sort light settings on my resume. Okay, there they are. There we go. I would suggest a fresh install, yes. Yeah, it's that, JB. It's modders keep the game alive, and they know that, I think. Yeah. Hey, Leo. How are you doing, man? Great to see you again in chat. Thank you so much for checking it out. Yeah, the Napoli one is very strange. I have tried out a new model now, which isn't in this update sadly yet. It will be in the next one. But Napoli is such an odd one because it's one of the few alongside Ibrox and Monumental for some reason that crashes the game, and I just I can't find out why. So the new model hasn't reported any crashes yet, so I hope that is something that will remain the same. But yeah, it's such a weird one to me. Also, I should be sharing. I am working on a 3D boot pack, so you can assign boots to every player individually, as well as working on a feature to allow flares into the game. So if you do wanna subscribe, or if you do wanna help out in the funding of the plugins and everything alongside that, feel free to look in the description below to find a link to the Patreon. That one is allowing me to keep doing this and bring out high quality content. There's also links to all other platforms in the description below. It'd also be really good to, if you could and want to like and subscribe to the stream and the video. That would be really, really cool and really, really nice of you. And yeah, with that all out of the way, I'm quickly going to clear this light map data. And I'm going to generate the lights. Now the stream quality might drop a little bit when I'm doing this, because it's quite intensive. You can see it on the bottom left hand side of your screen. That is the baking of the lights. I have upgraded my system a little bit, so this should hopefully be a little more manageable. But yeah, the camera looks amazing. Thank you so much, Daniel. And yeah, hopefully everyone is having a good day, a good Saturday. I've had a good one. So yeah, I feel like I'm starting to I'm starting to become a lot better when it comes to expectation management for myself. Like, what do I expect from myself and the output that I'm doing. So yeah, things are looking good. With the dynamic camera, is that the broadcast one? So the current limitations are that in certain camera modes, because of the draw distance of the camera setting in the game itself, so you might see that the clipping starts happening, and that's the way it is. But you are able to trigger it in any or in every single camera mode. You're able to trigger it, so that is really positive. There we go. Now it starts hanging a little bit because it's doing the global illumination. But hopefully it is still manageable. So hopefully 2.4 is landing well for you, and this is the lighting. So yeah, this should hopefully be a lot better than what it used to be. And we can test it out in game in a quick second. So I will release the Premier League, Serie A, and Spain fixes tonight on Patreon. Hang on. Fuck, I've seen your message. I am gonna add you to a server. Cool. Alright. So yeah. What I can share with you guys is this. One of the things I can share with you guys. So I'm working on adding 3D boots into the game. Obviously, some phantoms. Puma. We should probably just show the Mundials, Copa Mundials. I like these ones better. So the 2.4 does not include the free camera. It is a really, really small mod. Yeah, but Barrera, that is, I think, the only way to do this properly, right? I am doing this as a hobby, and if it helps me keep the lights on, that is really sick. Right? I mean, it's up to you guys to contribute to me. I cannot force that, but I also see the point of there are certain tools, and you know, those tools are there, but they also need to be upkept. So it's a bit tricky sometimes when, you know, there's a balance, but I just wish in general people were just a lot nicer. Thankfully a lot of you guys are really nice. I'm not saying you guys aren't, but there's also a subsection of the community that is demanding certain things, and that is very frustrating, and I've kind of grown to learn not to care too much about them anymore. But that is the way it is, and there's nothing you can do to change that. Only thing you can do is to, I think, be better yourself and show what you think you want to see. So yeah. Is that from, is that seriously the case? Just the free files downloaded? Because I've not seen anything on... Because that shouldn't be happening. Oh man, fucking service providing. But I'm just gonna download it myself then, see what's going on. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, but I think it's a shame to see that. No, because mine just downloaded 21 gigabytes, so that is good. It's a shame to see, and I just, you know, you can't change other people. It's as stupid as it sounds. Now let's just see if this works. I will need to... There we go. And then for the normal mapping, oh, sorry, the normal mapping. Occlusion. So yeah, this way we're gonna add new boots to the game as well. I'm still learning, I'm still figuring out a few things. Yes, you do, JB. You do. I'm doing well, Dale. How are you? But I know a lot of people support you guys. Argentina new stadium. I believe that is. Let me quickly load it up in Unity. It is Cordoba, I believe it is. So yeah. Let's head over to Wolverhampton. And we'll finish this one in lighting, and then we'll go over the Premier League. There we go. Let's put this at 85. Showing an error after downloading. Okay. Yeah, I'm using a new provider for the time being. I'm sorry if that happens. I didn't know that would happen. But yeah, so again, I'm sorry that happened. I am going to change the mirror to the Mediafire one that I got from the account. So the FM Match Lab team. Let me quickly change the the thing, the file. There we go. So now the link has changed to Mediafire. Hopefully that should provide a few different things. Thank you so much for the subscription, Mateus. The Portugal stadiums, plain or not, a few of them are in the pipeline. I'm doing very well, Steven. Thank you so much for asking. Hopefully you are well as well. Hopefully everyone's been having a great Saturday. I know that my time away was actually quite good for me, so that was really cool. Let's put the intensity to 30 and the range to 60, because I mean this could work as well. Then oops. We'll just turn these into spotlights as well. I forgot to change the shadows. I probably did. Yeah, did I? I did. And then we'll just add lens flare to them. I would G5. I would suggest deleting the files, yes, because it just makes sure that there's nothing in terms of incompatibility or faulty downloads or anything of that sort of thing going on, so that you're able to just use them properly from the get-go. Yeah. I think 60 intensity is too high. I'll be changing it down to 40. Ah, I forgot to add lens flare to the others. I will do that in a quick second. So I changed the link on my... So yeah, again, I'm so sorry everyone if the Viking link is causing you issues. That wasn't the intention. So I've changed the thing on my website to go to Mediafire instead. And again, just working out a few different things. So I'll also do the same real quick on Susie, just to make sure that all just works the way it's supposed to. This is why I'm doing these things live. It's because I'm able to then see what is happening, what's going on. So yeah, again, thanks everyone for letting me know. The Susie site is now also updated for the Mediafire link. There we go. All right, cool. Thanks everyone. So Kali New, what you need to do then is simply follow the instructions, as that is a validation error when it comes to Denuvo. So if you click on next, you will go to a website, and from that website on, you will have to copy a very long set of code. And once you have done that, the game will tell you, okay, that's all good. And then you will be able to enter your game again. It's just a Denuvo thing. I'm also sorry if I'm not replying to everyone's messages immediately. I am doing my best to just keep a few things at the same time going. So if I'm missing your message, I will, when I see it, I will just reply back to you. Owner's resources are unavailable. Really? Can we have one fucking simple launch, please? Right, then we'll just quickly go back to Viking. One normal launch is all I ask for, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, I'm paying 60 to 70 euros a month now on this old sort of thing. And oh, man, it's a mess sometimes, you know that? So I'll be swapping it back over to Viking file. Apologies, everyone. I swear these releases are gonna take 50 years of my life. I swear to fucking God. Alright, those are now back up to the correct ones. Can you guys try again now? Oh, that's great, Kalinu. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Issues in Spain. Issues in Spain. No? Did I? When did I? I'm genuinely I've forgotten. I'm sorry. Yeah, so let's save this now. Use the generate lighting button. Worked first time. Yeah, I made it a direct link now. No. Spain is getting released tonight. It will have the bench fixes. So what I've had to do for every stadium is go to the benches. And I've had to add, oh, that's probably sacrilege, but I've had to add all of these markers myself. Because this is where the substitutes are going to sit. And tonight I will release on Patreon. So for the €10 members on Patreon or higher, I will be adding Spain, Italy, and the Premier League with those fixed benches and the fixed rendering. So yeah. Any plans for Coventry Stadium in the future? In the future, yes. I think if I head over to my Blender folder. Yeah, the lighting is getting to a point where I'm very happy with it. So that is good. Oh, of course, I changed my hard drive slot, so I need to... I am appreciative you guys are not seeing this at the moment, so bear with me. So Coventry, there we go. The crowds was the only thing, and I believe some scaling issues, but that was my problem, Vak. That was not up to you. That was because of me. But the crowd files was the only thing. Yeah. Nothing more to it, really. Yeah, I can add the meshes myself, I think. So that will be fine. That will be completely fine. So this is, I have it prepared now, the model. No, that's just my save game. I don't plan to mod F1 Manager. When will what be releasing? The things I'm showing on stream right now. Because that will be for a 3.0 update. So the 2.4 is going to be the final update for the public. That's a shame, JB. Can you try without it? But so 2.4 will be the final version for the public, and then we will be jumping to a 3.0 version, where hopefully it will be an all-in-one version with all of the stadiums bench positions fixed. Because I wanna make 3.0 like the new benchmark again, just like thing was 2.0 was. And I've just seen that J5 has subscribed to the Prime subscription, so thank you so much for that, J5 Goat. Thank you so much for taking a bit of Jeff Bezos' money and giving it to me. Thank you so much. Right, so now we'll just quickly copy over these two bundles. Plugins, custom stadium. There we go. That's how I want it to be represented. It's not going to be fully one-on-one yet, but we're getting there. 2.4 is all you need, true, and I would recommend removing the old files and replacing them with the new ones. Right, just checking everything is fine now, which I think it is. Yeah. I have not updated the comment now yet, but I will be working on that in a short period of time. Thank you so much, Vak. Ule also sent me the file for it, so I'm going to be working on this in the near future to hopefully get both the current comp now and the next one in. But I've just seen you sent the link. Thank you so much. I'll be chugging away at this in the near future. Thank you so much. These newer versions also work on Linux. Yes. So for some reason, the Windows version also worked on Linux. Yes, Stefan, that is currently a known issue, and hopefully in the near future that is going to be working properly like it should. Do you do free plugin and camera mods working like camera mod by Nexus? So the only thing it currently doesn't do is what you can't go over the zoom limit right now. Oops, that's the wrong thing. There we go. So you can't get over the zoom limit, which you could do with Axios's mod. Cheers, Stefan. So let's load up the London Stadium. Ah, sweet. Let's see what happens in the logs. I swear I played 30 games yesterday. Or 25, something along those lines. Not a crash. This game actually just fucking grinds my gear sometimes, you know that? Let's go into the log, see what happened. It seems like when it is doing a certain thing, it does it. So Sorted Out SI is updated, but not in the traditional sense. So it is updated, but it is in the post itself because the owner of the website hasn't we haven't like uploaded it yet properly. So for the moment it is on Sorted Out SI. The Viking file is now fixed, so that should provide you with a framework to download it with. Let me also download this real quick. There we go. This is the first crash I've had live on stream with it, so that's also really cool to have it on here for the first time. I mean, someone clip that. Free camera, boys and girls. It moves the manager. No, Felipe, that is not normal. That is not normal, no. Yeah, you figured it out, Dale. That is great. That's great. Free the manager. Yeah, free manager cam. I am using Mr. Tini's skin. So you can find his Patreon on his Twitter page. Now I hope we can use the free camera now properly. Now we can, yeah. So that looks a lot better itself already. I hope it's not something like Stadium specific related. So that's kind of what I'm afraid of, is that sometimes it just is very Stadium related itself. That would be not very cool. So now I'm doing it. Yeah, so it's still in. I think I'm seeing what's happening. It's too early in the loop. So I need to set a a stop that will make it sure it only toggles once. Only toggles once the full loading process is finished. It does not come with the update. No, the Great Hadouken. I do not use... Do I? I think I verified my Steam files. I'm gonna check real quick. Yeah, I am using the speed up mod, I think. Alright, cool. Yeah, it will, yeah. It's clipping with the stadiums? Yeah, that is only in certain camera modes. So I'm still, look. The thing is, I'm only just starting to learn the cameras. So yesterday was really consistent. Now it's not for some reason. But yeah, hopefully that is something that is... See, because in the menus it works. So now I'll be waiting fully until it's finished its loop. Yeah, I know it takes time. I know, but it's, you know, I want to bring out good stuff in order, if that makes sense. So if someone is using my mod, right, in the Champions League final and it crashes on them, I feel bad because at that point I've made the experience worse as a modder, right? So that is something that I am aware of, and I don't like to see that happen. You've also seen this question 1,000 times already. No, so 2.4 is the new main version for now. So it crashes in this stadium. Okay. Again, I can't see anything to suggest why it does it. It is crashy, but that doesn't make it okay. I have standards that I wanna go to, and when I get crashes like this constantly, I just don't. You know, you don't reach those standards. So Nitro, never say sorry for speaking a second language. As for the Bournemouth Stadium thing, that is something that I am actively working on. It's just gonna take a long time to get that correct, because as you can see, the camera is very jumpy. So hopefully in due time I can have a plugin that allows me to set a certain camera vision per stadium. So you can have a few presets per stadium. And as for the crashing, yes, that is the camera. Right. Also have a few platforms to keep track on concurrently, so I'm a bit jumpy. That is why. I will quickly go over to Atalanta and see if the same happens there. Or maybe it is save game related. I don't know. Fucking shit bot on Twitch. Get fucked. So, it will Nitro. So it's going to be 2. Right, cool. What motivates you so much? What motivates you to devote so much time to the game? The passion for the game. I don't actually do that, Stefan. So it is. I mainly just mod the game. I don't have time to play. That's the issue. I don't have time to play. Alright. And then go into tactical. And then it works. What the fuck? Then I go to Real Madrid. And yesterday this worked. Yeah, the Vallecas is also one of my favorites. It is one of the best ones, in my opinion, in the game. I really like it a lot. Wow, Arthur, thank you so much for the $20. Wow, thank you so much.
Apenstaartje Arturo 3 Guwe 6263 superchat at $19.07.
Thank you so much, Arthur. Again. Yeah, so you need to disable the hot cam. Or the free cam. One thing is, the ball is fixed. The ball lights, at least. So the free cam should work with online saves. Now I'm quickly going to keep the Weapon X next to me. So Atalanta. Sure. Shark. What you want to do is click next or OK. And follow the instructions. Thank you, G5 Goat. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. So you said TV, right? So broadcast. Oh yeah, the lights. Yeah. So this is just the way that this is. Here again, I hope to at some point be able to change the mod to allow. Here, look at the benches. Look at them. So yeah, that is something that I'm sadly unable to control yet. But I hope it will be quickly. Now let's move to... I have way too many saves. Oh, I think this one wasn't working. This one was corrupt. So yeah, that is something that I hope to be able to fix in the future. Now let's go to West Ham, who are relegated in this save. And now it works. You tell me. So this is currently going into testing on Patreon. So make sure everything is okay. So this is the London Stadium. Thank you so much for joining the stream, Stefan. Thank you again, and have a good day. And maybe see you later. And then we'll do Wolves. And then we are gonna go and re-render Serie A ones. So AC Milan was good. Let's go to Roma. So yeah, here it is again. The trap of the Molyneux roof. For this one, you should be able to use the height though. Okay, so this one is a bit too... See, the lights are too intense. So I need to change... I need to reconfigure this one. Oops. So this is what I want to do at some point. In terms of the lights. Consistently. But you can see that now the ball is black. The players have no shadows. But it looks dope in terms of the... In terms of the light flare like that. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what that is. And when I do, that will be introduced as well. So hopefully that is something I can introduce for 3.0. I think that would just add it so much value. Now the good thing is that for these stadiums, I just need to re-render because I know they are fine. Just a bit too bright, yeah. So that is just it's quite literally just playing a game with how everything balances out. I feel like I'm going to a level now where I'm quite happy with the basics. I'm starting to understand a lot more, and now it's just innovating and getting to do it a bit better. Is the default lighting working with the custom stadiums? What do you mean? Elvik? Yeah, so the fundamentals are now finally there. So now it's fine tuning and doing all that good stuff. Oh yeah, you can. You can. So that is F11. Well then, give him a message, I think, Vak. So yeah, you can already do so in the 2.4 using F11. That way you turn off the custom lights and turn on the FM lights itself. Only 2.4 Torres. So there is yeah, that is the only one that you will need for this one. So this one is now post-processing. So this is my life now, doing benches and lights like this. Nah, I'm taking the piss a little bit. I am working on a spaceship stadium that I will hopefully be able to showcase in a little bit. So an actual like space battle where you play football on a pitch in space. On a spaceship. I think that's so sick. Shut up, Samuel. That is such a coincidence. Also, the Colosseum is now in the game. So if you want to do the Champions League final stadium there, you can. The same with the UCL stadium. I'm gonna add that in a later patch as well. So there are so many cool stadiums from history, but everyone wants their favorite ones. Yeah, the one with what is it, 1 million seats? Yeah, that is really strange, JV. So, but that is really good info because I will work on that patch after the stream for that because that obviously that just shouldn't happen. If you are experiencing that, you can also remove the plugin for now without any harm being done. It's always kept working somewhat. So sometimes with updates, what it does, and God, this is gonna sound like Mewtwo under the truck, but you need to remove the Stadium mod from your game files, uninstall the game, reinstall the game, install the Stadium mod again, reboot your PC, and then it will work. It's one of those why sort of things. But that's the solution that I found so far. I've had it once myself, and that worked. It's called Ultimate Stage. Yeah, yeah, I know the one that you mean. It's such a sick stadium. Yeah, or that, yeah. This one thing when it does this second loop and it just doesn't start with mods. Oh, the servers. Okay, then just click OK and follow the instructions somewhat, because that is a de novo synchronization issue. Also, if you want to play online with this pack, what you can do is rename the win.http.dll file to version.dll, and then you can play online as well. So that it's going to be in your FM26 base folder. Rename win.http to version. And then you will be able to play online and use the Epic Games editor and all that good stuff. Alright, cool. So let's load this one up now. Thank you, Pemsky. But I hear a but. I tried to install a new version that you've dropped and I'll see. Okay, all good. If you have questions, Samuel, just don't hesitate to come into the stream and ask. I know you guys too well. Yes, Jack. Sorry, I have seen your message a few times, I think, but I've just completely forgotten to reply. But yes, you do want to remove the old files and replace them with this one. Yeah, Pamsky, that is correct. But I don't have the extra parameters in at this moment. So yeah, I will hopefully get that sorted in the future, where you have a few camera profiles per stadium. So, and you'll be able to set them yourself. Was such a pain. Was it, Danny? Have you run into any crashes yet? I am a Helmond Sport fan, yes. I was there in 2021 as well when we scored a measly, what was it, 16 points? I think we scored like 25 goals and conceded 72. So we scored 17 points that season. I was there in the trenches, boys. So we scored 25. Oh, and we conceded 62. Was 18-19 that other bad year we had, or was that 2021, 2022? No, so 2018-19. We scored a majestic 22 points. We scored 37 goals and conceded 72. Your previous company, Big Ass Battery, they became partners last year. Nice. Shame we're not doing so well at this moment. Nice, Danny. That is great to hear. Play with your mod and control skin. Thank you so much for the compliment. So, see, things like that are so nice to hear as well. Just, you know, people enjoying the game because of this. It's really cool to hear. I think that is fantastic. So we'll move to Atalanta. I will also render it with the new settings. We'll clear the data, we'll overwrite it, and kaboom. Alright. Alright, checking up on Patreon real quick as well. Now you can play with the FM without stadiums. That is so cool. They're still better than Vitesse. They might actually go into the promotion this year. Yeah, the last season was painful. I think it just... I don't think we're saving the game. I think we're just adding to the game in a good way. I think saving the game is so dramatic. But if that's how you guys see it, then that's cool to hear, I guess. I just don't like the phrase saving a game. But that's just me. That's my own stuff. Can we look at the Stadium of Light, please? We can do so in a hot minute once I've finished rendering the Atalanta Stadium. So I'll quickly boot up the game though. I also did, although the Premier League teams have got new lights, I plan to do that for every single stadium in the game. I know, for example, the Rangers one, the entirety of the roof is like completely blacked out. So that is going to be getting lights. Well, there are a few different things that are going to get lights. So, yeah. That'll be coming shortly. Yeah, so Bamsky, I get that, yeah. So yeah, no, but it's I don't mean that it, like in a shady or like derogatory way at all. It's just I don't see it as saving, but I guess to some people it might be, yeah. I made the Central Cordoba Stadium because I liked how it looked. I am sorry if you expected a more like thought out answer, but I'm doing this based on vibes primarily. I need to have fun in the stadiums that I'm making, and so I also did the Andorra del Valle stadium. So yeah, it's and I'm also gonna add the Victoria Stadium, so the Gibraltar Stadium. Yeah, so JB, so for example, indeed Ibrox is going to have the roofs and stuff. But that's all going to be revisited. And the Polish stadiums, I know they're a bit light on the pitches, so I will be reworking them as well for 3.0. Yes, so the new Camp Nou model, that is going to be added in a few weeks as well when I upload my 3.0 version. Pardon me, 3.0 version. So, you said Sunderland? Sunderland, man. Back in the championship, sadly. For you guys. So let's... Holy fuck. That was off. Look at this. Jesus Christ. So is it linked with Madre de Churas? I think it might be in the next... No, it is definitely linked with the current stadium. Yes. But can we just have a look at this? That is... Wow. That was nasty. Holy shit. You guys can't see it because I'm a melon and I forgot to fucking change my scene. But Sunderland basically went 25 games winless or something like that. Three, two, one. There we go. So this is the Stadium of Light. And you can change the skybox as well. Charlotte FC in the MLS. We have a pretty underrated stadium with a great city view in the background. Oh, that's great to hear, Zach. So yeah, I'm gonna do the MLS at some point, hopefully. No, I don't have that much. I don't have that much time because I'm on the clock as well to get this out on Patreon tonight. I've been delaying it for a few days, so. But yeah, so this is how the new lighting, how it will all look. Only thing is, we don't have four-way shadows yet, and I'm hoping to add those in the future. And this is what it looks like without without my custom lighting. So you can do that by pressing F11 and choose which one you like better. So you can see that right now we don't have the effects. So there are some things that are better with this and some things that are worse. Oh, hang on, F5. So this happens with clipping. This is what I meant. So different camera angles will have different clipping ratios. So for example, for the behind the goal, you can basically go all the way to Scotland and still see the stadium. We're just gonna go until the clips. The next league, Poland. There we go. Finally, we're clipping. So yeah. No, I think MLS has got some really brilliant venues, but I also wanted, like, the thing is, so many countries have beautiful venues. And so the Gillette is actually in it right now. I can showcase that one, I think. Salt Lake City, there we go. Is that with New England? Yeah. We're having so much fun playing in these random stadiums. Yeah, so like when you go to Europe, right? And you go into a European or a UEFA, like Champions League. The fact that you're going to, I don't know, Basel, and you're seeing St. Jacobs Park. I think that is a really cool thing. You'd rather just doing the good venues over the full league packs. Yeah, so I'm just doing what I appreciate. I'm just doing what I'm gonna enjoy. Because not doing that will cause me to just not have fun. So this one is still gonna take a very long to load. And that has to do with the fact that this file is 700 megabytes. And it's snowing. Crowds are gonna pop in right about now. Are they not? Yeah, so... hello? It should be... oh, it's because the game is paused? It definitely has seats and crowds. So I'm not sure why it's not working. I have no CV. Oh, that's why. Right. Let's go back to Unity. So this is the Bergamo Stadium. I'm again hoping to get the lens flare through to the game at some point. So let's build that. The stadium is up, yeah. Still, I'm really enjoying just having these chats with everyone from around the world and having this shared passion. It's something that's really cool to me. I don't know why, but essentially what I think I really like about my mods is I've been able to connect people. I've been able to bring people together in a way that is, I think, beneficial to a community. I will be doing the remaining Brasileiro stadiums, Thiago. And muito obrigado for asking how I am. But so I will do the remaining Brasileiro ones in the future. But for now, I will have to re-render everything. So that is my priority, and fixing the benches. And then it's gonna be good. When you're in an NFL stadium, yes, Sally, we have the same issues in Charlotte. 75k. Yeah, so it looks more empty. Do you guys in America, do you guys have the thing where you just close off a higher tier of the stadium? So your second ring, for example, you just closed it off and get everyone in the lower ring so it looks nicer on broadcast? Because I think for, was it the Vancouver stadium for the World Cup? What I think they did there was essentially just close off the top section. I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying a lot of nonsense, but no, reshade, Bebski, what reshade does is it's only a filtering layer between the image you're seeing and what's being rendered. Wow, that's quite a number. What is the maximum number of championships you would like to participate in? I've got no idea. What do you mean with a championship? Because if it's a fart championship, I can be in that as well. What is white? The Swiss League stadiums. Sorry, what? Holy shit. Hey, Atami! How are ya? Thank you so much for the subscription. So is that 4 months, or is that? Yeah, so that is the fourth month you have been subscribed in tier 1. That is so nice. Thank you so much. I'm doing well. Finally back to streaming again a little bit. So yeah. I'm not used to getting a lot of getting a lot of things. On Twitch at least. Hang on here. Is everything working correctly still? Yeah, it seems to be that way. Nice. Okay. Yep, founder benefits. Yeah, for sure. I have a few Japanese stadiums coming up. Not the ones you requested though. Those are still in a pipeline. But I can showcase a few of them to you now. At least in terms of... So, Fukuoka got their Avispa, that is. Got theirs in. While we are... Oh, now it's gonna go and lock itself. Yeah, sure. Because why the fuck not? I know how to make you happy. Yeah, so yeah, you said that to me as well. Is the Swiss stadiums on the patch? Only the Basel stadium is in this version. So the Saint Jacob. They're renovating it starting this year. Next year it's gonna cost 800 million. Whoa. 800 million, holy shit. That's a lot. Like, that is a lot. So I am currently just applying these things to shaders, to the materials. Little old, but a few of the ones that I've done are really cool looking, and I'm really happy with that. They're just really nice stadiums, I guess. Should I try, in the meantime, to go to the Barça, the new one? I need to extract it still. So I will be adding Zweite Bundesliga, Serie B, Ligue 2, all those kind of stadiums. They will be added in the next few months. Stadium in Los Angeles was built for 5 billion. Like, that's an incomprehensible amount of money. Derby day tomorrow anyway. I want to win in the snow. So, yeah, man, what the fuck? 5 billion. That is... Wow. So what did Spurs, right? What did their stadium cost? I can show you the Basel stadium in a hot moment, mate. So I'm currently showcasing some other things. We are rendering a few things. I can start up FM. Yeah, so Tottenham was 1 billion, right? Yeah. Pixel Wiper. I have no idea why that happens, but if it works for you on low, that is great. Another thing you may try is to go into the settings and set up custom settings. Yeah, the entire project was 1 billion. Yeah. To be fair, without going into too much politics, I think America is also really good at just being capitalists and making money go around. Without going into any politics, right? That's just, America's always been that way. They're just a money farm. But this is like the bad thing about these large files. Yeah, the ticket pricing is another thing that I'm really angry about. I mean, I'm not going. I didn't plan on going to America anyway, but the fact that they're that expensive is yo, Shaggy McScranny got a mohawk-ish thing. Look at that.